everybody. Welcome back. This is Miss Faye, and this is my world. Today's topic is what to do if he hits you. What to do if he hits you. Before we get started, I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all the new viewers, the new subscribers, and welcome to you who have been with me from the beginning. I really appreciate you. Now, to get us started, I did pull a short video. Let's watch this video, and then we're going to dive right into this issue. What to do if your man hits you. Here we go.
Don't you sit there and let no man stand over you, straddling over you like you some man in the street and slap you around.
That's right.
And then quote scripture. Get that bum off of you.
That's right.
And if you're in the church and don't stop, I will throw you out.
Throw you out. Throw you out.
Get out of here.
That's right.
Get out.
That's right.
The minute your partner in a relationship hits you for the very first time, you need to accept that potentially that relationship is over. And if you can accept that as soon as it happens the first time, you're on your way to exiting the relationship. Your life is going to be so much better because you're going to save yourself years, potentially years of heartache. Because a lot of people remain in toxic relationships where there is abuse because they overlook the first time, the second time, the third time, the fourth time. And then they get to a point where they've remained in this situation for so long. Their lives have become entangled with this person that they do not know how to leave. The thought of leaving comes with so many other complications that they find it difficult. But the reality is that if at the very first hit, you pack your bags and exit the relationship, you are saving yourself years of torment and misery.
If that man hits you one time, the next time, it might be too late. Next time, he may take your life. When you leave, stay gone. Don't let them words pull you back because it could be your last time being alive now.
Okay, now you see what the men said in the video. If he hits you, the relationship is over. But many of us, we stay. We stay. And we believe him when he says, oh, I'll never do it again. I'll never do it again. Because you want him to stay. You don't want the abuse, but you want him. So, ladies, you make a big mistake when you overlook the abuse and thinking that this is going to change sometime in the future. No. If he hits you once, he's going to hit you again and again and again as long as you stay. All right? You know, in my first marriage, when my husband got physical, that's when I left him. I grabbed my 3 kids and left in my car. I didn't pack anything. That was it. And that's what the message that you need to get. Because if you're with an abuser, it's not going to stop. It's not going to stop. And now, I did pull some information here, and it says, how does a man become an abuser? All right, now, this information says he was being pampered as a child. I don't know if I'll co-sign on that because I know a lot of young men who were pampered as children, and they are not abusive. So, no, we're not going to go with that one. Being abused as a child, now that's a definite. Because if these children grow up seeing that abuse all the time, then they're going to think that's the way life is supposed to be. And when they get upset, they will abuse other people. Okay? And especially if they see their mother getting beat up every weekend and daddy's drunk and all that kind of thing, they're going to do the same thing when they grow up. The same exact thing. That behavior is in them from growing up. Unless at some point in their lives, after they become adults and they realize there's something wrong with this behavior, and then they want to change it within themselves. But that energy is with them because it has grown up with them. That's why it's so important, ladies, when you meet these people, check their background. You want to see where they came from. You want to see what kind of people they came from. Because however their people are, they got that same energy that they're going to bring it to you. Unless they have made a drastic change in their lives. Okay? All right, let's look. Being bullied. Now, if these kids grew up being bullied, they'll learn how to bully other people. Now, a lot of these DL narcissists were abused by their mothers. That's why they hate women. They don't like women. Now, whether they abuse a woman physically, if they're not physical, they will abuse her emotionally. I remember when I was with the narcissist, something that we had gotten in a disagreement about. And it turned out that he was wrong or whatever. And so, what he told me, well, just slap me. I'm not a violent person. I know better than that. You see, that evil was trying to draw me in to that energy so I would be just like the narcissist. That balance, that, you understand, ladies, don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. If a man is trying to escalate an argument to get violent, number one, don't be drawn into an argument. And walk away. Walk away. And if he puts his hands on you, don't fight back. Don't fight back, ladies. Hopefully it won't get that far. But when you fight back, it's like that evil energy that he's bringing to you. When you get enraged, it jumps on you and makes you want to fight. Don't do it, ladies. If your spouse hits you first time, not the second, third time, because you're not giving him another chance. If he hits you one time, it should be over. And you don't even have to tell him it's over. You start your exit plan at that point in time. Now, ladies, I hope you're not stuck there because you're not financially independent of him. A lot of times that's why ladies are stuck and they have to stay and get these beatings because they don't feel like they can financially support themselves. Or maybe they can't support the living that he provides. So they're willing to take a beating just to live that lifestyle, which is crazy. That is crazy. But it happens all the time. Or witnessing his mother abuse his father or vice versa. Abuse is abuse. If a child is growing up in a home where abuse is happening all the time, and really heavy fighting, slapping, kicking, arguing, doing all that, they're going to grow up like that. You understand? And you will be surprised how many children are exposed to that behavior on a daily basis. A daily basis. And then when they go to school or whatever, they abuse other kids. Or they are abused because that energy will also attract abuse to you. It's not only that they abuse, they attract other abusers. Okay? It's that same evil energy. Now, why would a man want to strike a woman? Anyway, I can tell you why I think they're weak. Weak. Only a weak, insecure man would strike a woman. And only a weak, insecure loser would even threaten to strike a woman. When I was with the narcissist one time, and it's something, I guess he was testing me out because, narcissists, they'll test you to see just how much you're going to take. And even regular men, I don't want to just put it on the narcissist, but men will do this, period. Men of that type. They'll see if you're going to take it. They'll do something like this. Say it again. Say it again. You better just stand strong and look at them and say, you better not. I wouldn't entertain it. I know when it was done to me, I didn't entertain it, and he got the message that, you better not cross that line. You better not cross that line. But the reason why they do it is to control you. You see, when the narcissist was with me, he couldn't control me. And he kept trying. It's a lot of things that I did do for the narcissist. I did it out of the kindness of my heart. I didn't do it because he had control over me, because I was the one who was financially independent. And he wasn't. You see, he was on my dime. So I would not allow him to control me. And when he first came into my life, that was the first thing that he tried to do, was get me under his control. But it was an uphill battle. And the narcissist likes things to be easy. To be easy. You see, so they can get control and manipulate you and suck you from all your resources. So be careful of that. And the narcissist will threaten to hit you at some point, just to see how far you let them go. Now, it says here that they could be frustrated, exhausted, stressed out, feeling threatened, emotionally, mentally, physically, or financially, which has nothing to do with you. Confusing aggression with assertiveness. That's because they got thin skin. These kind of people, they can't take it, but they want to dish it out. Okay? So, if you confront them, then they take that as aggression. All right? And it makes them want to fight. Insecure, overreactive, and adrenaline junkie. Some of these people, they love to fight. They love to get drunk. Number one, because remember, alcohol is full of demonic spirits. All right? So you get drunk, the demon's already in control. And if you are a violent person, you will be fighting. You will be violent. Okay? And a lot of domestic violence happens when somebody's intoxicated, like abusing alcohol or drugs. There you go. There may be addictions involved. Sex addictions, gambling addictions, shopping addictions, a woman hater. Women haters, they want to beat you up, but they need you. They either need you for appearances, because a lot of these men, for some reason, they need a wife. They may need a wife. If they are going into politics, they certainly need a wife. If they are in the ministry, they certainly need a wife. You understand, certain jobs go better for you if you have a spouse and if you have a pleasant looking family. All right. So every man that picks you up and says that he wants to marry you doesn't mean, number one, that he's going to be kind to you, or sweet to you, or take care of you. He may just need you for a certain purpose, and he won't mind slapping you around once in a while. Okay? Just for the hell of it. And remember, it could be a generational curse. It could run in his family. All of the men in his family beat their wives up. I've seen that. All of the men do the same thing. That's why it's so important to look at that genetic pool before you hook up with these people. Because, make sure that your man is not a psychopath or a narcissist. And make sure that he doesn't come from an abusive background. All right, that'll help you out tremendously. Don't meet a man, and just because you like the man, then you're going to give him your heart and your body. And then later on find out that he hits women. He really doesn't like women. He only used you for sex. He really didn't like you. You see, ladies, when you rush into these relationships, this is what happens. This is the kind of thing that happens. Now, ladies, I know some of you grew up in a violent household. When you were young, you saw mama getting her behind kicked every weekend, or you saw dad fighting every weekend. You understand? Or you saw mom beating up dad, or dad beating up mom, or uncle, or somebody. You saw that on a constant basis. You need to heal from that behavior before you move on with your life. Because number one, if you grew up like that, the energy is in you. That energy. You would be tolerant if a man came and hit you because you grew up seeing men hitting women all along. You would just think, well, he just got mad and, it's okay. He didn't really mean it. And here you are with a big black eye. No. It's because you have gotten used to that kind of behavior and it's familiar to you. If you saw your dad beating your mom up or vice versa, it is familiar for you to be attracted to somebody that does the same thing. This is what you got to be aware of. It's all energy. All energy that's controlling people. Now, if you are attracting abusive people, then you got to heal to get rid of that energy so that you can transmit that negative aura that you have that's attracting that negativity to you to positive. So you attract a positive people to you. Understand? But you need to change inside so that that positive energy is beaming from your soul. It's just beaming out. And you can't help but attract positivity in your life. That's the thing, ladies. I know a lot of people don't understand how powerful their energy is. Your energy is how you create your reality. Your subconscious mind is affected by the energy that you are bringing in and that you are accepting in your life. You see? Keep everything positive. And if you are with a man and he strikes you or he threatens to strike you, start working on your exit plan right then and there. You don't have to tell him anything. Just start putting your little money away so that you can get the heck out of there. Don't stay. And I know a lot of you women, you're afraid of the unknown, and it's not easy for you to walk away. And that's why so many women out there getting beat up all the time, because they don't feel strong enough to make it on their own. That's the only thing. You're afraid of the unknown. Where if you would move out of that negative energy and seek positivity, your life can change like that. And it will get better and better and better. But as long as you stay there, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse and worse until it consumes you totally. And if you have any kids out of that situation, they're going to carry on that energy. On and on and on and on. Ladies, be careful of the men that you choose. Don't wait around to be chosen. The men that you choose. Now, I'm not saying chase a man, but when they approach you, you have the opportunity to choose them or not. All right? Because men think when they come and choose you, you theirs. No. And you let them know. No. Wait and see if I want to choose you. That's why you take it slow. Because these men could be abusers. And if you take it slow with them, you will see a glimmer of just who they really are. And get to know their people. Don't forget that. And if they say they don't have no people, leave them. Somebody knows them. Somebody knows his track record. Ladies, you got to guard yourself. Guard yourself. And if your man hits you one time, let that be it. Leave and never look back. I hope you understand the message today, and I really hope that it helps someone. Now, those of you who may have a question that you'd like for me to answer, my email address is in the description. And if you're looking for today's affirmation, the link is also in the description. And I wanted to let you know that my new channel is coming. I know I said it would come in December, but it looks like it's going to be a little bit later. It's Living Life with Miss Faye. And I'll make sure that you all get the link and everything. So I just wanted you to know that it is coming. And on that channel, I'll take you where I go and what I do and show you that your life can be fun, even if you are living it alone. That's the point. All right. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. I wish you all the very best and happiness. And I really hope to see you next time.